it's all on how you look at these things. So the pandemic and COVID-19, that time taught me like, yo, you gotta think outside the box. You gotta have multiple streams of income because your job ain't promised. They shut down America. Companies go out of business. If you depended on that one income, you were SOL. So you have to start thinking like, yo, how can I make more money? How can I, and then making more money is not getting two jobs. I don't know nobody who got two jobs is rich. Think about it. Anybody you know growing up working two jobs was rich? No.
They talking about their mama worked 3 jobs and they still broke.
And they still broke trying to make it. And they still living paycheck to paycheck. So that doesn't make you rich. That doesn't make you financially free. That doesn't make you comfortable. That's just you trading your time for money. So what you have to learn how to do is, how do you make the money work for you? How do you make your mind work for you? Your intellectual property. So monetization, multiple streams of income. And in this day and age, this is the easiest time in the world to be out here to create and make money. So the pandemic, you know, they call them pandemic millionaires, right? Like, it showed you so many people made millions of dollars in this time, including myself, right? During this time is because we were able to figure it out. And now those opportunities are still here. They didn't go away because of the pandemic. They're still here. And I think it's only going to get better for those who have the mindset to say, yo, let me go out here and create. Let me spend, if I got to work my 9 to 5, what am I doing with the other 8 hours? Am I spending time with my family, my kids, this, that, and third? But I got 3 to 4 hours. All right, let me put some shit down where it can monetize for me. So, you know, the pandemic was a gift and a curse for a lot of people.
Now it's a lot of artists and music producers, all different types of people that watch this show related to music, and they, let's say hypothetically, they get a placement on a very popular TV show and they get a bag, let's say 100K. They use that money, pay off their student loans, whatever bills they have, and let's say they have 20K, 20 to 30K left. Like, what advice would you give them to like do with that money?
First of all, if you get 100K, make sure you tax plan it. First things first. So you got a tax plan, number one. Number two, I would say educate yourself before you spend any money. You know, no matter what, whether you want to buy stocks, crypto, options, real estate, open up a new business, educate yourself. So you probably want to take some of that money because free game is good. You know, Google, YouTube University, that's good, but you gotta get inside of certain type of communities and pay for other people's mistakes, right? So I would say invest into some sort of mentorship programs, courses, and things of that nature. Make sure you're doing your due diligence on that because you don't want to get scammed because there's a lot of BS out there. So you gotta be careful. So I would say invest into your knowledge, right? And then from there, execute. Right, so no matter if you have 20,000, 50,000, I can't tell you what to go invest in because I don't know what your risk tolerance is. Number one, I'm a real estate guy, so I'm gonna always tell you, look, you can't go wrong with brick and mortar because no matter if the market's up or down, it goes left or right, you can go still touch your property. You know what I'm saying? My shit ain't gonna disappear unless it, God forbid, burns on fire. Then even then, I got insurance money to rebuild it, right? So for me, I'm a brick and mortar guy. Stocks is cheap right now. Companies are on sale. So this is when you're buying at the dip. You buy, so that way when it goes back up in 2 years, you make money that way too. So there's numerous things you can invest in, but those would be the first things I would tell anybody is tax plan, educate yourself, and then from there just go out there and execute. And don't spend too much time learning. I think that's another mistake people make. They spend so much time reading books, taking courses, YouTube University, and they never go out there and actually execute on whatever it is that they're trying to do. So you can't have analysis paralysis. You got to go out there and make things happen.